Welcome, beautiful Leo seekers, to my channel, The Existential Shift. So what will this next coming month of March bring to my Leos? If you're new, my name is Morgane. Pleasure to have you. King of Wands. I'm using the Game of Thrones tarot today, which is kind of cool. Page of Swords. And Nine of Cups. Okay. King of Wands, Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cards. It's like when the tarot takes over your mind. Everything is cards. Everything in my life is cards. Okay. Leo, you're coming up really strong in your reading. I'm going to take the King of Spears, King of Wands to be you. And now I have Two of Pentacles, or in this case, Two of Coins. A Lannister always pays his debt. Have you seen Game of Thrones? It's Tyrion Lannister. I keep saying it, although it's a Lannister thing. Lannister always pays his debt. Maybe it's literal. Maybe you're really taking control over something in your life and you manage to balance out a certain financial influx that you've been going through. Possibly since your birthday season or even before that, even since the Ides Finance, even since June. And now I have the Six of Pentacles. You are receiving payment. Not at this moment. I would say that right now you're working on it really diligently in order to be able to attain something that you're really passionate about, but you need a certain balanced finances in order to get that. And March brings some sort of reward for a job well done. This could be energetic work, by the way, just being super diligent and passionate about your goal. And I see you getting it. Leo, you're coming up really strong here. As someone who doesn't take no for an answer, but I'm not seeing like an necessarily aggressive, unpleasant energy. It's assertive. It knows what it wants. It's even somewhat demanding, but it's with charm, which isn't surprising with your energy. And with the Six of Pentacles here, right after the Two of Pentacles, you're getting it. This could be either when Mercury goes direct. I think it's on the 10th. The full moon in Virgo is on the 9th. I think it's from the 9th and on, because I also have Nine of Cups here. But you're getting something that allows you to do something that you want, that you're passionate about, and that's a good thing. This could be maybe paying a tuition, making you able to pay for a tuition of some sort, apply to something, sign up for a class, something that you've been passionate about but you kept holding off because it wasn't an immediate priority. Maybe things kept coming up that you had to tend to. And I feel like the past few months were about working on balancing your own sense of understanding of your finances and of your life and of your energy. And now it's like a final, I don't want to say test, it sounds a little bit too everything, but it's kind of okay. Have you tempered? Have you balanced? Now let's see you make the right decisions. And if you're making the right decisions based off the lessons that you've learned, for some of you in the past, say 9 to 10 months, you will get a reward. Show me more, please. For Leo. What else do my Leo need to know now? The recent readings have been so focused on finances. It's interesting. Oh, but here we have the King of Cups. I feel like it allows you to also feel more free when it comes to some sort of an emotional approach, where you're like, okay, my finances are now in order. Now I can ask this person out on a date, or give a gift to someone that I care about that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I couldn't afford it, or make some sort of gesture. There's a real emotional ease coming up this month for you guys, and I'm really happy to see this. It's like you want to communicate something that you're feeling, but you're waiting until you feel more stable, and once you get that ground leveled, Three of Swords. So there's also some sort of emotional disappointment. I'm picking up on someone, it doesn't have to be you, by the way, it could be someone in relation to you or in your environment that has had an emotional approach being denied, and maybe thought, okay, if I'll just have this, or if I'll just do that, I'll be able to, they'll say yes, or they'll accept me, or they'll forgive me, or they'll take me, the Hierophant. Like, if I'll do the right thing. Yeah, and it seems to not be accepted. Now, again, Leo, this doesn't have to be you. This could be someone feeling like that about you, approaching and being like, hey, look, I did all this. I've sorted all this out. I've managed to reach a certain level of completion, of emotional balance. I'd like to try again, or I'd like to reach out. This can also be just a simple apology or gesture. But it feels like the person that is on the accepting side of it isn't trusting. They feel like they've learned from the past pain or disappointment, and they want to be cautious and wise when it comes to their emotions. So if someone is coming towards you, Leo, and they're like, look, I've managed to do this and that, do you think we could try again? Or do you think you could accept my apology? Or this is how I've balanced things out for you. You might be reluctant to accept it. And if it's the other way around, the person, you should know that if they're being reluctant is because they're really trying to do the right thing. And maybe they're expecting more proof, or to see if you'll continue being, persistent in whatever this is. I actually think, Leo, someone is, trying to reach out to you, but you're at a place where you worked so hard to achieve your balance, to rebalance yourself emotionally and even some of you financially, that you're now, no, I'm in a good place right now. I don't want to go back to it. I don't want to go back to feeling the way I felt. I don't want everything I worked so hard to build to be drained again. Six of Swords in the bottom of the deck. This might be someone that is distant from you, and Three of Cups and Two of Cups. Yeah, and Eight of Cups. Okay, this was a relationship and then Judgment. Oh my God. So I have here Six of Swords, then Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Judgment. It feels like something that you've left in the past, or that has left you. There could be a geographical distance. Oh, sorry. This is so funny. I normally never sneeze, But there was another sign that I sneezed in their reading. Was it the last one I did? I don't remember. Maybe it's confirmation. Yeah, this could be someone that either moved or you moved, or there's some sort of geographical distance. This is someone that you went out with, been with, but left for some reason, or they left you. There may have been a sense of like lack of presence. I mean, there was a lot of fun and experiences, but in the moment of truth, maybe this person wasn't actually around, right? And now it's like, it's almost like they're back in the gates of your realm, and it's like, well, what do you want now? Or they're like, here I am now. And it seems like they're coming with a very, I'm not going to take all these cards out, but I'm just going to tell you that I have here 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups. So they're willing to go through the extra mile to offer something very genuine, like their heart is in the right place. But it seems like you've went through such a journey and a process that things are just not the same anymore emotionally. Now, this will vary between different ones of you. The main theme that I'm seeing here is there's a return and a course correction. Some of you are in a different place and you won't accept. Some of you, it's, Mercury retrograde and it's a time of unions. And some of you, if it's your true love and it seems like they're genuine, then there is a possibility of trying this again, and this time it could actually really work with the cards that I have on the table. Be discerning and decide which one is yours. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. This is so fun. Hold on. Sorry, it's coming. I'm coming. Okay. If you're new to my channel, no, I don't do this a lot, but I do it sometimes because I don't cut and edit unless something really major happens. I'd like to leave it one shot. It feels more authentic. Anyway, there is a revisiting of a relationship that used to be a lot of fun but not very serious. Maybe it's because you met them while traveling, right? So it couldn't like actually develop into something serious. So, and now maybe they're visiting again, or you're visiting again, or someone's moving to the other person's area. But it actually feels kind of good. Either way, someone who may have not been so sincere in the past is sincere now. This is not an obligation to accept. It's completely up to you. I will continue this in the extended. But I want to pull sorry, I have 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 6s. This is very sweet energy, very loving, passionate energy, and I feel like someone just hasn't been very stable in their life. Mia, now if this was really bad, don't try to force it into your situation and take them back. If this was really, really bad, borderline abusive, then it's good that you've moved on. And just because someone wants back doesn't mean you need to accept them. And even if it's not abusive, even if it was fine and just ended, it's okay to be at a different place. It's okay to want different things. It's okay to be like, I'm very proud of the changes that you've made, and I believe that you're being honest, but it's just, I'm not in that place anymore. It's okay to do so. It's also okay to say, yes, yes, I'll marry you. I'm so in love with you. Thank goodness. Everything is legitimate. It's completely up to you. Okay. It's important that you understand that. It's not that I'm seeing marriage here, but it's there is an intent there. There's like something of like taking it to the next level or moving forward in a relationship from a place of this could lead to, okay? Both people have that in mind as a possibility, but first there's a need of like testing this and seeing that it's actually working. And if so, one of the things that are required to work on is the equality and balance between the two people. So finances are improving, you're balancing something out, you're able to achieve something that you've been hoping for. It could be career, but it could also very much so be a wish of the heart coming back around. And at first, the interaction could be quite painful here with the Three of Swords, where it's like revisiting things, because I do have the Page of Swords here and King of Cups. There's a lot of heart-to-heart conversation of why things happened the way they happened and what needs to be done about it. And you might be asked or offered to go with this person on a short vacation. I don't see something wrong. This could be like a weekend or a day trip to kind of sort it out. Okay, Leo, I love you guys. I am also on Patreon now. I opened a Patreon. So the extended that I'm going to do right now is still available on Vimeo. Link is below. But if you, one of my seekers that follow my content regularly of the Karmic Shift Liberation, all the extendeds, or at least 2-3 extendeds a month, you'd want to check out Patreon because it would be more cost effective, and you'll be joining this community that I am now kickstarting and very, very excited about. There's also extra content, VIP stuff, rune messages, daily rune that I'm going to publish by the week. That is starting in a couple of days. I'm going to do it for next week, and I'm going to post it there in the next couple of days. Anyway, lots of good stuff. So check it out. You can book a private reading with me. All the yummy stuff are below in the description box with the links. Bye for now.